that online dating is super popular. Most women say to me, Nicole, I want to meet a guy in the real world. So here are some tips. Okay, so if you're the kind of person that goes out to maybe restaurants or bars and you're with a group of girlfriends, always do these solo grabbing a drink at the bar. So I used to do this when I used to go to the bars back in the day. When you're in a group of girls, a lot of guys are not just going to approach you, or the guys that will are really like the pick-uppy, scammy guys. You don't want those kinds of guys. So every time you get a drink, go to the bar alone or sit alone for a little bit with your phone or with your drink and just have an open energy, turn like, so you're kind of turned towards the bar, but slightly out, just to create an opening for people to come up to you and talk to you if they have been checking you out. Okay, this is an energetic tip, and I swear I used to tell this to people and they'd be like, oh my God, it works. And I had one client do this on an airplane, and she did this exercise on the airplane, and the guy ran down the stairs to grab her and ask her out before they got to baggage claim. So this is for the ladies. So I want you to imagine that you have this magical rope coming out of your pelvis, sex chakra area, whatever you want to call it. And it's very powerful, and it's very potent, and it's very magnetic, and it's very attractive. And you can envision that this rope of energy goes out and lassos and pulls in whatever guy you have your eyes on. And I don't know why this works, but I swear more women than I can count have done this energetic lasso, if you will, and the guy just comes up to them. I think it's kind of like, you know, when you put your attention on something, it's more likely to come your way. Even when you think of a friend, they're more likely to call you. So just kind of put your energetic attention on the guy you're interested in. Envision that you're a magnet pulling him to you, and he may just ask you out. And this one takes guts, of course. If you're an introvert, like, get your courage up, but you got to ask people a question. So a non-threatening, non-datey question, just as an opener. So if you walk by a guy and he has his dog, you can say, oh, what kind of dog is that? If you see somebody in a coffee shop and they already have their cup of coffee, you can ask them, oh, what drink did you get? I'm looking for something new. What happens is usually people are very warm and they're very receptive. So if you see anybody that you think is cute out there and they're within talking vicinity, think of a basic non-flirty question that you can ask them just to get a little gauge. A lot of guys, if you ask them a question and they're actually interested in you, they'll keep the conversation going from there. If you ask a guy a question, he's just like curt, or he doesn't give you the time of day, then probably he's not interested, or he has a girlfriend or whatever. But if he keeps the conversation going, it's like, it gives you a little bit of a sense that he's probably interested. So it's a low stakes way to see if somebody's interested in asking you out or talking to you more. Bonus tip is you can get a hat like this that says, ask me out. If you want to skip all of that stuff, I recommend something like this hat, which makes it very easy for somebody who's in your vicinity who thinks you're cute to have a little intro to ask you out. Just to stack the cards in your favor that a hottie sees you, sees your hat, and says, I have courage to ask her out.